So here we have our green background that we imported, remember, from PowerPoint SVG file that we saved. And now I'm inserting some visualizations. I'm going to include the country and the energy use per country. These numbers are fictitious to my knowledge. So we can look at size and style. I'm quite happy with all the sizes and styles. We can put the title on if we want. We can add a visual title. I'll take it off later, but you can add a visual title right here. So I'm saying energy use per country. Notice I use the title case. So unlike the Americans, we use small letters for small words like prepositions and articles. Okay. And then the background we're going to turn off. There are two ways to do this. You can turn the background off, or you can make the transparency 100%. But that still doesn't change the visualization itself. Let's go and have a look at the style. There we go. We'll make the style 0, nothing. That means everything is then transparent, which of course introduces a problem for font size and color, but we will look at that now. So we turn off style presets, and we're going to go here to, let's change value size. So I'm going to push value size up to 14, nice. And then I'm going to put column headers and row headers up to 14 as well, trying to keep consistency. There we go. And up to 14. We haven't changed the color yet. We'll change the color later. Remember, good time management is to keep similar tasks together. Let's go back, column headers, and let's change the color of the column header to white. There we go. It's occluded here, unfortunately, by the title, but we'll look at it later. Good. And row headers white as well. Excellent. Turning the shadow on, which I feel is always a very nice feature. It's minimalist and it makes it look really classy. Let's look at values, change the color of the values. Remember, there are alternate values. We can keep black and white. I think the contrast is good enough. Move it down. There, everything is right. I've turned the title off. I think it's fairly obvious what it is. Now let's go and introduce a card. So old card is over there, and we're simply going to add the per capita expenditure per country. We'll do the slicer later. Now, interesting, click there, choose Format Painter, and most of your formats, not all of them, are transferred, and that's very nice. But we obviously have to work here on the color contrast. Remember, contrast is important. Okay, you can turn the title on, visual title over there. I'm turning it off. Call out value, let's make it white. Let's make it white, nice contrast, and also bearing in mind consistency. Let's go to the slicers. There we go. We want to put in the energy source for the slicer. Rather go to the related table and go to energy over there. And now we want to make that one look like that one and format paint just like that. But remember, it doesn't transfer all the formats. For example, the text. So we need to keep that. Bearing in mind alignment. You see alignment there? Alignment is beautiful. All right. Nice little mosaic look to that. All right. And let's go to values over there. Make them bigger once again and turn them white. Haven't yet found a way to turn those little boxes white. I'll probably be shown up for that at one point while I'm teaching.